Alright, hello and welcome back to 2K15 Universe. I am Jitch and you are watching Monday Night Raw.
Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing 308 pounds, he is the European champion, Kevin Nash.
As advertised since the last episode of Raw, Kevin Nash is set to defend the European Championship to kick off tonight's episode of Raw. He's set to face off one-on-one with the Ultimate Warrior, who is one of the only people to have beat Andre the... He is the only person to have beat Andre the Giant since... Oh, no, sorry. Daniel Bryan just did last night. My mistake. But still, you know, it's a big accomplishment for Ultimate Warrior. And we'll see if tonight he can become European Champion at the expense of Kevin Nash, who has held that championship for quite some time now, I think. Nash won it the night after Elimination Chamber. So yeah, it's been pretty long. Wow, they went all out on this, huh? I guess he did get a whole story mode. I haven't forgotten about 2K15, 2K Showcase, by the way. Don't worry. If anyone's like, you know, are you ever going to actually play it? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't know why I haven't yet, to be honest. Oh, actually, I do. It's because I've been putting more energy into this series and my other channel. I know for a fact, if I start focusing on the 2K Showcase, this series is going to get put on the back burner. So I'm kind of holding off a little bit. Maybe if like I hit a point where like motivation's just not that high to record for the time being, it'll be like a fun little thing to do on the side, but we shall see. Anyway, Ultimate Warrior, is he about to win his first championship all of Season 4? He had a pretty good win-loss record coming out of it, I think, but he never won a championship. I don't think he ever had a one-on-one title opportunity as far as I don't know. I think he challenged for the Intercontinental Championship a couple times, but okay, so never mind that then. His first championship opportunity in a long time though, I want to say, and Kevin Nash very quick to take him down to the mat. Nash has been very impressive ever since going solo, and I gotta say, I've been real happy to see Nash thriving as a singles competitor, you know. I feel like ever since he first started teaming with X-Pac back in Season 3, he's gone from... Sorry, Vader, I think, came before X-Pac, if I'm not mistaken. Or did Vader come afterwards? Vader might have come afterwards, actually. Either way, you know, he's been very tag team oriented for a long time, and it is good to see him competing as a singles competitor and succeeding on that note. He just drops Warrior flat on his back with that right hand.
Wow, Kevin Nash better shake out the cobwebs.
Good reversal by Ultimate Warrior, takes down Kevin Nash. So I wanted to announce, I kind of wanted to let it play out first, but I want to talk about this in case it ends up going poorly. I'm trying something new that you can only set up at the start of a month, which is I'm trying to use the rivalry system in-game. I'm going to test it for the next month. So if we end up just getting the same matches every week, it's going in the trash. But I'm going to give it a shot because I feel like it's worth trying. Because it's the only way we're going to get cutscenes. And I feel like it could really throw some swerves, some unexpected things out occasionally. And I'm very interested in seeing what it does. So I'm going to give it a chance. Obviously, I can't tell you what's set up. But it's in effect on this show. Oh my god, that right hand by Kevin Nash. That's won him quite a lot of matches. Goes to the cover and War. I believe Warrior's head's in the rope, but he manages to kick out at one anyway.
Remember, in championship matches, the title cannot change hands by countout or disqualification.
Kevin Nash sending Warrior into the corner and, oh god, dumps him down. Nash is dominating Ultimate Warrior right now. Warrior was the very first draft pick to come to Monday nights. Stephanie McMahon, the Raw General Manager, had a lot of faith in this choice. And obviously competing for a championship here tonight. We'll see if that pays off. Right now, Kevin Nash is looking extremely impressive, though, as he continues to just almost toy with the Ultimate Warrior in this ring. I mean, how many allies has Nash had over the years? You know, he's had X-Pac, Vader, I believe, obviously the NWO, Hogan, Scott Hall, Shawn Michaels. It's very good to see Kevin Nash in the position that he's in. And especially, you know, remember his King of the Ring tournament performance. That hasn't gone forgotten. 3 months ago in the King of the Ring tournament, Kevin Nash absolutely blasted the competition before losing the Edge in the finals. And I wonder if we'll ever see those two have a rematch down the line, you know. There has always been that. What would have happened if Edge wasn't so fresh compared to Kevin Nash?
Oh, back to the head, back to the temple. Hey, wait a minute, what's he doing here?
Needed the midsection by the Ultimate Warrior, and obviously this could end on a count out. That is possible. Don't know if the AI allows count out, so I'm not really sure. Kevin, what are you doing? I think this might still be the era of as soon as they hit 5, they run into the ring. I do know eventually, I think it was either 16 or 17. I think it might have been 16. They added like a new feature where like people would cheat and stuff. Like that was actually like implemented. You know, heels would actively cheat and grab the ropes when pinning and stuff like that. I think that was 16. It might have been 17. I think it was whatever game Enzo was firsting, because I think he was one of the people they used to advertise it. But I'm very interested in that, because then I think we actually might get like, you know, some countouts that are like deliberate and stuff. Whereas in these games, it doesn't matter who it is, they'll screw around on the outside until 5, and then they'll both run back into the ring.
That's because everything Warrior does is fast, Cole. You know that.
Right hand to the back of Nash, and Nash, the way he turned around as if to say, are you serious right now? And, oh, Warrior with a powerbomb of his own under the knee. Oof. I think Nash might have favored the wrong arm there, but hey, that's right. Quick kick out, not even a 1 count. Seems to be some real tension brewing in that ring right now between these two. Dream match coming up next. You guys cannot wait to see this one, I'm sure. R-Truth set to go on with the debuting Colonel Mustafa. My God, I can already hear the cheers behind the screens for this one as as Jack goes for the Kevin bomb. Get jackknife powerbomb by Kevin Nash into the cover. It's over. The Ultimate Warrior eating a tough loss here tonight, and Kevin Nash continuing to show us why they call him Big Daddy. Kevin Nash retains the European Championship, and if there's one thing I'm really enjoying so far about Season 5, it's championship retentions. Let me tell you, it is really nice to actually see champions win their championship matches. Isn't that a crazy concept? Champions not losing the moment they win a title. I mean, obviously for Nash, it's not been there, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, moving on up next. You don't want to miss this one. R-Truth and Colonel Mustafa. Holy macaroni. I can't believe this match is really happening. Oh, he still doesn't have the What's Up entrance in this game.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
I missed that
Making his
entrance.
way to the ring from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 220 pounds, R-Truth.
Did R-Truth ever have his hair styled like that? That looks really weird. Maybe he did. I feel like, what, 2014, early 2014 is when this game would have been finished. He had already been completely dropped to, like, super mega lower mid-carder at this point. I wouldn't say he was quite a jobber. I mean, this was... I think this was off the back of him and Kofi teaming. Oh, man.
And approaching the ring from Baghdad, Iraq, weighing 258 pounds, Colonel Mustafa.
This guy not even coming out to any kind of... Look at the way he's walking in his video, and then look at the way he's walking here. They could have done a better job. Well, Colonel Mustafa, this is his debut matchup here. You guys may know this guy, also known as the Iron Sheik. He is a legendary wrestler, don't get me wrong. That's why he didn't have to go through NXT. But I can't vouch for anyone who associates themselves with Sergeant Slaughter. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. He can be the greatest wrestler of all time. As long as he's associated with Sergeant Shitass, I do not care that much for him. Sorry. You know what's really weird? Triple H recently said in an interview that when they go to Netflix, Raw's going to be uncensored. They're going to kind of be a little more free to do whatever they want. You might actually get commentary like me saying Sergeant Shitass with Pat McAfee on commentary. You might genuinely get lines like that. I mean, I know he, I've heard them say shit on commentary a few times, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. But it's just funny to think, because every now and then I'll say something like that, and I'll be like, that's not really how commentators talk, is it? No, it is. It will be, don't you worry. They're about to have the time of their lives on commentary, I'll tell you what. I was actually thinking that when he came out, funnily enough. I was thinking, Colonel Mustafa has a crazy neck. It's kind of funny to hear the commentary mention that. R-Truth's character model looks insane in this game, by the way. He looks crazy good. Look at this guy. I mean, his tattoos are way too visible. They don't look like they're faded at all. They look like he freshly got them all, like, yesterday. but other than that, like... he looks so good. That was a crazy cool move there by R-Truth. You know, one thing I'm very interested in about the outcome of the draft is that R-Truth is here on Raw, folks. He is officially a member of the Raw roster. And with that, he is reunited on Raw with The Miz, technically speaking. They are both on the Raw roster, and that is the man that R-Truth has been seeking, getting his tag team championships back with. Do you think we'll see an awesome Truth reunion? Oh! Sent us the Rock there. A leg drop. R-Truth looking great so far in this match. We have a very unusual matchup next. This was a challenge issued by Stephanie McMahon. Randy Orton said that after beating Cody once again, he wants tougher competition. Stephanie said that here tonight, he will not only face off against Sheamus in a one-on-one matchup, but if he really wants this competition to be tough, she's going to make it tough on both of them by making it a match neither of them specialize in. We have a submission match coming up next. That should be interesting. A submission match on Raw. Non-title, one-on-one between Randy Orton and Sheamus. I'm very, very interested in seeing how that one plays out, and obviously what those two can bust out to get the victory. I feel like actually that's quite a fun concept to put two superstars in a style of match that neither of them are particularly, you know, a professional in. See what they can do, see what they can come up with. I love Mustafa's boots, by the way. Big fan. Where can I get a pair? He's managing to find a second wind here as he's getting back in this one. Truth rolling over and Mustafa into the pin. His head is in the ropes, but that doesn't really count for anything, and I guess that was it. I mean, he wasn't grabbing the ropes. It's not like he was cheating, but... well, there you go. Unlike his partner Sergeant Shitass, Colonel Mustafa actually picking up a victory here tonight. And as long as we don't see him team up with Slaughter, you know what? I think... oh, Blackjack, are you okay, buddy? He came running in the room to hop on my lap and he slipped and fell over. Are you okay? Aww. Anyway, moving on. Submission match. Randy Orton and Sheamus. This is going to be very unique for both of these two. That is up next.
The following contest is a submission match. Making his way to the ring, representing Evolution from St. Louis, Missouri, weight 245 pounds, the United States champion, Randy
Look, I did it. I fixed it. I don't know why it wasn't on him. I still stand by this. I don't know why he didn't have this title entrance to begin with. There you go. A very weird look on his face. What's going on with his mouth? Giga Chad Randy face. Randy Orton, the United States champion, set to go in a submission match against Sheamus. He's literally bending the side plate in half there. This should be a very interesting matchup, but obviously one thing that we're very curious about is how will Cody Rhodes retaliate, having lost to Randy Orton twice? Because the thing is, Cody Rhodes has kind of blown a major opportunity in the recent weeks. First, Cody Rhodes set his sights on the tag titles, came up short in a tag team title contender match, which means him and Goldust will not be getting a shot at those titles anytime soon. And then he lost the United States Championship rematch that he invoked last night at Backlash. How is he going to bounce back? The loss of the tag title contenders match and the US Championship rematch has undeniably knocked Cody out of a position he was in before. He was prominently right there, potentially ready to go for the World Heavyweight Championship, but unfortunately with the way things have gone for him, I think he's lost a lot of stock. As for Randy Orton, though, he is doing fantastic this season, and Sheamus did pretty good himself, as he defeated both Sheamus, he is Sheamus, The Miz, and I believe Wolf Kessler in recent weeks. The return to Raw has done great to kind of get a momentum resurgence going for Sheamus. Now here tonight he goes into a non-title match with the US Champion. You got to think he beats Randy Orton tonight. He is undeniably a contender for that championship. Orton wanted tougher competition. Stephanie threw it at him. Sheamus is definitely that. He is the current record holder for the longest World Heavyweight Championship reign, a record that he has held since mid-2010. 154 days as World Heavyweight Champion. And still that record has not been beat. Sorry, I have to keep moving because someone keeps tangling themselves in my headphone wire. What are you doing? It's distracting me. Come on. What do you? No, not the microphone. No, not the mic. Not the mic. So devious. Ooh. Orton. Oh, big neck breaker to Sheamus there. Can you do it another time? I'm so curious how either one of these two are going to win this match. You know, submission, that definitely puts a... What's the term? Puts a... I say fork in the road, but that's not right. It puts a something in a something. It makes things a little difficult for the both of them. As I said before, neither of these two specialize in submissions. I don't think Randy has ever really used the submission hold. Now, this was an I Quit match. He could brutalize his opponent, generally speaking, into saying I quit, sure, but I don't think he's going to have that kind of luck against Sheamus. I think Sheamus is just as dangerous as Randy Orton, as a matter of fact. Oh, the Matt driving the knee into the side. Throw it over DDT. Back to the temple. Submission applied on Sheamus. I guess that's what he's got to do. It's going to have to be a Season 4. Whatever wins this match for either one of these two, it's going to have to be a Season 4 move. The Season 4 specialist. But oh, wait, no. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, very nice. Sheamus getting a little crafty with his submission hold there. Oh, God. The way Randy flipped there. Well, speaking of challenges, up next we've got another tough challenge potentially coming our way as the Usos want a shot at the tag team champions. They're getting it here tonight, non-title. Elimination tag team. Very unusual setup for a match, I must say, but I don't know, Stephanie, she's going crazy with the stipulations tonight. It's feeling a little bit more like a universe show, if you know what I'm saying. Irish curse to the back of Randy Orton. And normally he'd go for the high cross or the bro kick here. And it looks like he's going to, but obviously he can't win with it. But he can do damage. Bro kick! Takes down Randy Orton. Now he's got to go for a submission if he wants to get the win. And obviously he's not going to do that. He's going to continue to work the limbs of Randy Orton for a potential submission. Orton getting pumped up and Sheamus saying nope. I guess that's one way to do it. Yeah, season 4. That's the way you might have to do it here. He's nodding, ref. He's nodding. He's saying yes. I submit. Yeah.
The damage has definitely been done. Now it may just be a matter of time. Here we go.
The submission. Sheamus continually going for this same move here, and I guess he got him. I did say this probably wasn't going to end in a very exciting way. It's a submission match between two non-submission specialists, but hey, Sheamus gets the win. Oh, no cutscene, huh? Well, I mean, maybe this makes Sheamus the #1 contender for the United States Championship. It's a title he's never held before, and this could be the beginning of his pursuit of it. He just beat the US champion by making him tap out. Yeah, I'd say give this man a shot in the very near future. Well, Sheamus picking up a win. I was really expecting a cutscene since it was a rivalry match, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Maybe the rivalry wasn't between these two. I'm not going to say whether it is or not, but you know what? Maybe we'll get something more out of it next week. As we move on, up next, the Usos looking to knock off the tag team champions, the Brothers of Destruction. It's brothers against brothers. I'm going to say what those of you that don't skip through the videos are probably thinking. Man, I miss when these two came out as a tag team. It was so much quicker. The Brothers of Destruction in a tag team match means we got a long time of entrances. Could just give them generic tag entrance too. I'm sure that would look good on them. There's like 4 tag entrances in this whole game. It's crazy. I mean, not literally. I think it's like 8. Which still isn't that good. Yeah, it's a really low number. 2K15 was weird as well. Because it has a lot of hidden entrances. It has a lot of entrances that you can only apply to certain people. Like Cena's entrance in singles, for example, you can only give to Cena. There's an Undertaker and Paul Bearer entrance that you can only give to Undertaker and a tag team partner. It can be anyone teaming with Undertaker, but you can only give it to Undertaker and a tag partner. And no, I'm not giving that to Undertaker and Kane. I'm not having Kane act like Paul Bearer. This Undertaker model is so cursed. I don't like it. I like the way a lot of things look in 15. That is not one of them.
And his tag team partner, representing the Brothers of Destruction, weighing 323 pounds, 1/2 of the World Tag Team Champions, King.
I got a question before where someone asked me, by the way, if I'll be doing NXT Arrival in this season. That was only in the last gen version of 2K15. That wasn't put in the current gen version. There were a few things that were left out from the PS3 Xbox 360 version. Bray Wyatt had like an entrance attire with like an apron, I think. They did that in 16 or 17, one of the two of those as well. Finn Balor had like his Jack the Ripper entrance attire, I think, in like the 17. Might have been, I can't really remember now. There's very strange little details that they, I guess they wanted them to be a little different here and there. But yeah, no, there won't be an NXT Arrival, sorry to say, for anyone who was really hoping for it. It's so quiet. They're just not mic'd up.
Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso.
I like that he doesn't refer to them as the Usos. They don't have a combined weight. Like, they would be a very genuine team to have like a full intro, but they don't. I blame Justin Roberts for sucking ass for that. It's all his fault. Usos ready for tag team competition, and this is a very, very bold challenge they laid down here tonight, and they definitely got a tough version of it too. Like, they don't have to just beat one of these two to win this match. They've got to pin Undertaker and Kane. This is going to be a really difficult match for the Usos. Well, I'm going to be honest with you, same as usual, I actually really do not remember which Uso is the legal man in the ring right now, I'm afraid. It takes again. I believe that's Jimmy. Or is that Jay, actually? I don't know. I think that's Jimmy. Oh, I've never heard of that event before. I should check that out sometime. They should show that on TV sometime, what he was just describing there about throwing Mankind off the top of a cell. They should show that sometime. I don't think they've ever really acknowledged that before. They should like talk about that more often. Let the world know what that is, because I have no idea. I've never heard of that in my life. In comes I think Jay. There's a very easy way to tell them apart, which is one of them doesn't have a full arm of tattoos. I think that's Jay. I think I remember saying that Jay was the one with the cross tattoo, and Jimmy, I think, has Fatu on his arm. I think that's how I normally tell them apart. Yeah, you don't need to remind me of the Undertaker versus Undertaker match, Lola. Shut the fuck up. I suffered through that not that long ago. Early 90s WWF makes me wish the company went out of business, and I know that's not how I truly feel about WWE when I get to the later years, but it's that bad. I watch episodes and I'm like, how did this company survive? How did they make it through this? I hate you. That's how I feel sometimes when I watch WWF Raw from 95. I'm like, I hate this show so much. How did it stay on the air? How was anyone watching this? It's so bad. I can't wait until I don't feel that way. Oh, that was a cool move.
Kane with a reversal. Wow, I am really impressed with Kane's quickness here.
I genuinely stand by. It's worse than any era of WWE. From the moment I started watching 2005 to 2024, there is not a single moment in wrestling history that is worse than 95 WWF. There's a reason it is often referred to as one of the worst years in WWE history. It's rough.
We've seen it countless times in the past, Michael. Just when an opponent thinks they have Uso down for good, he fights back to the roar of the crowd and takes to the air like a superhero saving the day.
Undertaker making the tag to Kane. I'm nearly there though. I just got to get through like what Survivor Series and like 2 or 3 more Raws, and then it's 96. And you know what they say, when the calendar changes, everything magically gets better. I know 96 isn't that much better, but it's still better. That's what I've been told. It's not much better, but it is better. Tag made. Double super kick to Kane. I really wish the commentators would say the name of the Uso in the ring so I could find out who is who and make sure I'm definitely right. I'm pretty sure Jimmy is in the ring right now. You can kind of tell a little facially. Jimmy's always had a bit more of a fuller face than Jay. But with the face paint, that's a little harder to... Yeah, that is Jimmy. Yeah, okay. All right, I got it. I knew it. I got it right. Okay, so now I know. Fatu Tattoo Jimmy. Cross Jay. That's actually a really easy way to tell them apart. Also, Jimmy doesn't have a full tattoo sleeve on one arm. That really does help a lot. Because initially I was going to try and go off of whose side the face paint was on. I was like, yeah, but then you got to remember that. That's going to be difficult. Imagine if this match was the main event of tonight's episode. Jey Uso in the main event. Main event Jey Uso? Imagine that. Choke slam to Jimmy. Kane is making a huge mistake here. He's getting him way too close to where Jay is. Listen, he just defended his tag titles against Batista and Triple H last night. He's not all there. DDT brings down Jimmy Uso. Now, Undertaker tagged in. I wonder if the Usos are regretting this challenge at all. You know what's really interesting about the tag division on Raw? 3 of the tag teams are brother pairings. We have the Undertaker and Kane, who are definitely legitimately 100% blood brothers. We have the Usos, and we have the Brotherhood. A lot of blood shed in the tag division on Raw. We also have the Evolution, which is, of course, the father-son combo of Triple H and Batista. Randy Orton, of course, the distant cousin. And I don't know what happened there, but Jimmy Uso, I think he get disqualified. I looked away for a second. I turned back because I heard the bell. I don't actually know what happened. I'm sorry, I missed it. Fact check distracted me again. I'm sorry. Well, this is trouble for Jay. This is definitely big, big trouble for Jay. 1-on-2. Jey Uso against the Brothers of Destruction. Undertaker and Kane. Yeah, this is an uphill battle. It's not impossible. There is an extremely, extremely low % chance that somehow Jay pushes through and gets at least one of these guys out. It's not impossible. And then he does this. And then he does that. Cross body. Jey Uso taking Kane up to his feet. Super kick. Goes in for the cover. Undertaker not even getting in the ring to try and break this one up. And Kane kicks out. Undertaker was that certain that Kane was not finished. Ooh. Big chop by Jay. Goes in for the cover on Kane again. And again only a 2. Jay showing a lot of heart right now in this Uphill struggle. I mean, this was a match they wanted. They requested this, and they got... Oh, they got it. Big boot to the face of Jey Uso by Kane. Cover attempt, and a kick out. Jay's still in it. Kick to the back. Sidewalk slam coming in there. Kane bringing down Jay. That's it. I'm sorry, Jay. I like you. I think the Usos are great. They're done. He kicked out. How is Jay still going? DDT. And now applying the submission hold to Kane. Smart move. Might be the quickest and most effective way to get Kane out, but at the same time, has Kane ever tapped out? Probably. Probably in season 4. Probably, honestly. Probably like a armbar. Kane with a choke slam from hell. Straight to Jey Uso. Cover in front of The Undertaker. Brothers of Destruction. Clean sweep over the Usos. I don't know what 21-1 means, but some fans really like holding that up. Can't be anything to do with this universe, I'll tell you that much. 21-1. That's the nickname of Kane. That's what they called him back in the day. Well, Undertaker and Kane breaking character once again as they are victorious. And the tag team champions continue to dominate the tag division on Monday Night Raw. And ignore that logo in the corner. We are not done tonight. We are not done. We have one more match tonight. A one-on-one. I don't think this match had a special stipulation. I believe this was just a standard one-on-one match. Yep. The leader of Evolution trying to make a comeback from his loss to these two last night as CM Punk, who beat Booker T, faces Triple H next. And this could potentially imply who is next in line for Edge's World Heavyweight Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, weight 218 pounds, CM Punk. I've been looking forward to this one.
While this is going to be an interesting one-on-one matchup, honestly a WrestleMania-worthy match right here, CM Punk and Triple H set to go head-to-head in our main event of Raw here tonight. This is not a #1 contenders match for the World Heavyweight Championship, and with Triple H's recent loss at Backlash, it's not likely he'll be considered a contender for the World Heavyweight Championship in the very near future. But CM Punk did pick up a victory over Booker T, and he does have a lot of history with the current World Heavyweight Champion Edge. So it is possible that that could be in the foreseeable future. It's definitely something that CM Punk has been very outspoken about wanting to revisit and get in the ring and face Edge once again. I am in a... What do you even call pins and needles? It's not pain. I've been sat cross-legged this entire episode, which I've been recording for about 40 minutes. Not that long, but kind of long. And normally I can sit cross-legged for hours, but... that's some pins and needles right there. It's not really... It's not pain, though, is it? I wouldn't call it painful. It's like... This is just numb. And it's discomfort, I guess is the better way to put it. I'm in this severe discomfort. Oh, Lewis. I'm in discomfort, Lewis. Triple H is another one. Looks absolutely insane in this game, but that's not really a surprise, is it? Well, they're saying that Cena kind of doesn't look that great in this game, and he's the cover guy, so I don't know.
Representing Evolution from weight 255 pounds, Triple H.
I will say this, right? I make a lot of jokes about Triple H's physique in the games and how they exaggerate it, but towards the very end of his run, bald Triple H, whenever he got in the ring, he was fucking jacked. He was in such good shape. I don't know how many people felt about it, but I was really happy when Triple H won that Royal Rumble to win the WWE title. I was actually really happy about it. I thought he deserved that, like, last run. It was good. It was good, yeah. Like, you knew he was losing at Mania, which was fine. But, he looked great with the WWE title. It was awesome. I think that's why. I think that reign was the reason I gave Triple H the record-setting reign that he had in my previous series. Because Triple H was, for those of you that don't remember or didn't see it, he was champion for an entire year. He was I think it was like the first time I'd done that. He was untouchable. That was right near the end of my entire series, I remember that. Because he held it all the way through 16 and 17, and then he lost it to Cena at Mania. Oh, here comes Edge, the World Heavyweight Champion. Sorry, he lost to Cena the night after Mania, not at Mania. I think Cena was my final WWE Champion. Well, the World Heavyweight Champion Edge has come out here, and as I mentioned before, CM Punk very outspoken about wanting to revisit his history with Edge. Obviously, that was the first match for Edge as a Raw superstar again. The post-draft episode of Raw, those two faced off, and Edge beat CM Punk, but Punk says that they have a lot of unfinished business, and he wants another opportunity to get in the ring with Edge. And of course, Edge has what CM Punk wants, the World Heavyweight Championship. So could this be on the horizon? Could this be the next big feud for Edge now that John Cena is in the past? I don't know when we'll next see John Cena. He went through hell in that TLC match last night. It is undeniable that both Cena and Edge, neither of them are in condition to compete tonight. I don't even know if Edge will be ready to compete next week, but Cena's going to be taking some time away. I can guarantee you that. If we see Cena next week, well, we might, but you know, rivalries and all that. I don't really know who's getting booked, but we might see Cena next week, and if we do, well, I'll be impressed. Good neck breaker there by CM Punk. Pretty eventful night of Raw so far here tonight, and this main event is definitely, as I said before, worthy of the main event. Triple H may be coming off the back of not winning the World Tag Team Championships against the Brothers of Destruction, but it is worth noting that he did defeat The Undertaker in the last episode of Monday Night Raw. Triple H is no joke. CM Punk, of course, in that very same episode, lost to Booker T, whilst last night he defeated Booker T. So right now, these guys definitely up there. Definitely up there. I just think Triple H, I mean, I think a win tonight may potentially secure him a little closer to the World Heavyweight Championship. I wonder who Edge is out here to keep his eye on, who he's potentially hoping could be maybe next tonight. As I mentioned before, this is not a contenders match, but obviously it's very interesting to see that the champion has come out to keep an eye on this match and see, obviously, who could be one step closer to challenging for his title. Speaking of champions, this Wednesday on NXT, Rey Mysterio has been challenged by the Real Americans to find one guy in the locker room that actually likes him and is willing to team with him. That is our main event this Wednesday on NXT. Look forward to that. And of course, this Friday on SmackDown, it's a dream come true for all of you, because the Hardcore Championship is on the line as Ryback. Get ready for this. This is a more exciting match than Kevin Nash versus Ultimate Warrior, I promise you. Ryback is set to defend the Hardcore Championship against the Great Khali. Everybody, Khali is back in action. What a dream match that is. Ryback and the Great Khali, that's what you want to see. I've been listening to you. Your voice has been heard, and I give you what you want. Now, I know there's at least 2 people who will be actually genuinely hyping that matchup. They might be the same person. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Because one's on Discord and one's in my comment section. But I can think of at least 1, maybe 2, depending on if it's the same person or not. People who are very excited about it. And go to sleep to Triple H. CM Punk, wasting time though, trying to pull him away from the ropes, realizing maybe I shouldn't, and I thought that was 3 for sure. That looked like that was a 3, but it wasn't. Triple H still got something left in the tank here. Punk is firing on all cylinders tonight. He's got something to prove. And I think he noticed Edge come out here, and he took exception to that. He keeps looking over here. I tell you, CM Punk.
If you want to talk about CM Punk and his
Staring over Edge as he gets back to his feet, and now a Northern Light suplex. Triple H's leg perfectly in the ropes, though. Down goes Triple H. By the way, I do have display counts turned on, because I do prefer when things like rope break, DQ, display on screen as they happen. But this game only does them if you're playing the match. So if you're wondering why the like 1, 2, 3, you know, those numbers and everything aren't showing up on screen, that's why. They'll only be there if I play the match. I don't really want to play the matches in this season. That could be a mistake for me to decide to do, but I don't really want to play the matches. I kind of want to let things play. It's more fun for me that way because I get to actually react to things and I have to like try to work around whatever happens.
King that night on Raw, June 27, 2011. The history of WWE changed and the career of CM Punk changed forever. If you look at the events that transpired,
Punk with a neck breaker to Triple H. And he busts him open on the impact there. Triple H really poor, and he must have landed bad. That is a lot of blood from a single impact. They're in the ropes. Ow! It's been a while since you've stabbed my leg, Blackjack. Thank you. Ow! Stop! Oh, out of nowhere. Oh.
He gets out of trouble there.
Triple H with a big clothesline. And he goes for the cover. Center of the ring, by the way. No ropes or anywhere near Punk, but he's able to kick out. Punk went through a great match with Booker T last night at Backlash. It's great to see him still able to give it everything he's got in the ring here tonight. Obviously, Triple H and Batista pretty short-lived match against the Brothers of Destruction, if I remember right. That was a very short tag title match. Spinebuster. Down goes Punk. Triple H. He's looking for it. He's ready. Catches CM Punk. Catches Trip Punk. And a pedigree. Triple H rolling over CM Punk. Cover attempt. It's over. There you go. Triple H defeats CM Punk. Hard-fought matchup.
Here is your winner, representing Evolution.
Well, I don't know what this means for the foreseeable future for Edge. Is this what he was hoping for? Is this not what he was hoping for? But Triple H could be on his way to challenging for the World Heavyweight Championship. I think he's going to have to go through a little more to get that shot. But hey, a win over CM Punk is still a big deal. And I got to congratulate Triple H. Loved all the cutscenes, by the way. The return on the rivalries was a great decision. That's it for tonight's Raw. I'll see you guys on NXT.